Hello, YouTube, and welcome to some Torchlight 2 gameplay footage. This is going to be Ring of Ice, Erika 2, normally a lightning build. This is me, Kithic. I'm currently number 2 in NA City Ladder. This is a rendition of the number 1, his build. Slight changes, just to see how it worked and what I can do with it. I'm not going to be doing city in this. I'm just going to be doing some mapping. As you can see, I am using an Eternity and 2 Soul Eater candles. I do have 953 Curse Effect and 417 Aura Effect. This is fairly endgame, but some of the items are not, too spectacular, as well as the slates. They're far from perfect, far from optimized. Like I said, this is kind of just a work in progress to see how it functioned compared to the Chain Lightning version that I normally run. With that said, let's get some mapping. I'm doing 8-4 deep space with a War Might Dream strategy, using a Quant Compass on top of all of that.
Honor and shame.
Now, make sure you hit your pack change if you have them when doing the Nightmare. Nothing too spectacular. And we get a nothing off of that.
Useless little mouse.
For reference, for anyone wondering which packs I am using, that is my Nightmare, and that is my normal mapping.
Useless little mouse.
Gotta love how the loot spawns behind you in the Nightmare with the one moving around mod for the lotuses. Or Nightmare flowers, whatever they're called. As you can see, this build has explosions with cold ice imbue, as well as the innate defensive layer that cold skills have with freeze and chill. Again, I do want to stress that this is not a min-maxed version. This is more of a high-level test.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
The actual completely fleshed out min-maxed version will look even better. But seeing as it is the end of the league, that's not going to happen this season.
In the flames stolen from the gods, he forged the Aegis.
Useless little mouse.
The cowardly worship his gods henceforth.
Unfortunately, being an Eternity and Soul Eater build, I do lose my movement speed. So the
Enjoy
chain
this
lightning
moment.
version,
The champion
once you get
deserves
to a
the
certain
honor.
gear point, can use swiftness in it, which is really nice for the extra movement speed. So you don't get eternity, but you do get 2 soul eater candles and swiftness. So it kind of evens out. Oh well.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Nice thing, though, is not being a channeling build, interacting with chests and other mechanics within the map is easier.
Erika is awesome.
In the flames stolen
Where
from the
one is
gods,
using Path of
he
Flames or
forged the
Savage
East.
Charge, generally you have to stop the channel to be able to
Use this
interact
little mouse.
due to the small range that the chests or portals or mechanics have. And as you can see, the proximity bubbles are just not fun. All it does is takes extra time.
But the coward
Not that it makes it harder.
worshipped his gods henceforth.
And enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
The gigantic machine in front of your eyes gives a strange, dangerous air. When you look at it,
Too slow. This isn't my first fall.
This is a bait. I never picked that one. Never gives me anything good. I only get blue and gray. Additional red nightmare, though.
You're done, bad guy.
That generally is a good card.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
I'm gonna go up here. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. But hey, you know what? Oh, well.
Erika is awesome.
Plenty of time.
In the flames stolen from the
And it's not
gods,
that I
he
need the
forged
buffs to clear the might. What I'm doing is I'm making sure my ward gets to hopefully 12 plus to ensure a 15 stack. But I low end, 10 will get you 13 generally. So, and each stack is 5% quantity. That's why it's important. This might being my loot mechanic or my strategy. So making sure I have that
the coward
when this ends
worshipped his gods
makes
henceforth.
this happen. And that's actually kind of like on the low end. Let's go grab this one real quick.
And
Just a
enjoy
single,
this moment. The
no
champion
reason.
deserves the honor.
the gigantic machine in front of your eyes gives a strange, dangerous air. When you look at it,
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
You're done, bad guy.
And for reference, Netherrealm bubbles at Gold Plus will generally drop 1. 5 plus beacon, Red will drop 2, and Rainbow will drop 3. Now they do have a +1 variance, but generally it's, those are the numbers. So, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, that makes Netherrealm bubbles at a higher value than commodity bubbles, as long as map prices, beacon prices stay high.
Use this little
So, getting those red Netherrealm bubbles are actually really good. And unless I get some good commodity option instead, I'll keep pumping the Netherrealm bubbles for the 3 red with that dream card.
But the cowardly worshipped his gods henceforth.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
And it's always a good option or good idea to, well, not that time. That time it didn't do anything, but use the reroll if you have a Shepherd 3 plus early.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor
Getting
and
a rainbow
shame.
bubble in and getting that duplicated makes Nightmare absolutely juicy, juicy content. Oh, come on, let me. There you go. There we go.
Erika is awesome.
Might not be able to make that might. But let's actually, yes, I will. There we go. Knowing the limitations of your build is always important. This is going to be a little tight, 34 seconds, but hey. Let's do a limit test. Can I pull it off? Now I still have to run back up there and loot that, so it's not like it saved me time, but I got more drop. So that makes me happy. Anyway, as you can see, this pops the mites very, very, very quickly. Now, I did not do peak efficiency, and I left the mite beacon in instead of putting the cube beacon in. Or, sorry, cube compass in. That was, that wasn't smart, but, hey. Only a, a slight loss. Being efficient with compass changing, depending on the chaos cards one has, is important. Not important, rather, but it will make a difference in one's game. It's all about that peak efficiency, am I right? Because I very slowly have to go and loot everything. As you can see, it's kind of similar to like a self-curse in the movement speed. The damage is damage doesn't get too much buff from the Eternity. The planner as well as the max roll version will be in the description. As I said, this is not a end game version. This is more of a high level test. Props to SVV for figuring it out and showing me how much better it was for City. Thank you very much for everyone who is watching. You can catch me streaming at Twitch TV/KithicX. I stream every day. It's very likely I might be streaming right now. And if I'm not, there will be a VOD for you. I hope you have great RNG that is better than mine. Enjoy.